This is the Treyguey Podcast.
Okay. So my name is Desiree, and I'm the other half of Alex and Desiree. We've got a lot of really, really great things coming up this year. A lot of really amazing A&D weekenders full of workshops and performances, and our movement lab or our bachata instructor certification course. You're not going to want to miss it. We've got one in Phoenix, one in Boston, one in Raleigh, one in Minneapolis, and then we have our own anniversary the first weekend in August. Don't miss it. Big surprises to come. Lots to see. And amazing dances to be had. This is Desiree Godsell, and you've been tuning in to the Treyguey Podcast.
Ready? Yeah. What's up, guys? It's the Treyguey Podcast. I'm here with your boy,
Don Cremazo.
It's your boy, Javi, and today is the best day of my life because we have somebody really, really special. She's a dope woman, and I'm looking for her to see her tonight perform. I saw her yesterday. It was dope. Awesome people. And we have Desiree, part of Alex and Desiree, all the way from New York. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank you. You made me feel real good with that intro.
Hey, I got you. How you guys doing?
So we're here at the Chicago International Salsa Congress.
Yes, we are.
If you had to describe to our listeners, what did you teach and what did you perform? What styles did you?
Okay, so this is our first year here.
Awesome. Welcome.
First year, but attending or performing, instructing, any of those things. So I'm like, ooh, Chicago.
Hey.
It's feeling really good. Yesterday, Friday, we taught a bachata workshop, kind of intermediate. It was nice. Alex and I like to focus on instruction. You know, some people don't want anybody to talk, but then I'm like, but you keep messing up. So we like to really give a good workshop.
Of course.
So impart some knowledge to the attendees. So that was on Friday. And then we did a throwback number.
Okay.
The LL Cool J number.
Yeah, that's
and
dope.
That's really fun because it's like fusion. It has a little hustle in it, a little kizomba, a little salsa, a little, old school dang in there.
Yeah. I saw you
it's
do
a
your
very,
thing.
It's a very New York
Right.
feel to it.
But I was like, okay, people love it in New York. But then I'm like, Chicago's a big city.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
Yeah,
feel
we
it too.
fuck with that. We fuck with that. Yeah.
So that was yesterday. Today, and this is also why I love this event already. Okay, it's not done yet, but I'm like, I already love it because they asked us to teach a salsa workshop and we don't do that anymore. And I'm like, thank you somebody for listening to my prayers. We love salsa. That's like how we started. So for us to be able to teach salsa workshop was really fun. Salsa on 2. We're from New York, of course. So that was great. Everybody really responded wonderfully to that. And then tonight we're dancing a merengue, a típico.
Ooh, bring it to the heat wave, right?
And then, I was asking people, I was like, listen, how many of you love merengue? And then I was like, there was like 2 people that said, that they liked
crickets,
it.
right?
Right, the crickets. But I'm like, listen, guys, I think you don't like merengue because you're not dancing with the right people.
Yeah.
You need to dance with the right people to make it fun and like groovy. And maybe once you see some people doing it great, you'll be like, oh, maybe I should give it a try.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I see.
Anyway, so that's what we've done so
Okay. So I'm gonna hit you with some questions that we usually ask our guests. So the question we usually ask our guests is, if you could dance with somebody who's not a dancer, who would it be?
Who's not a dancer?
Not a dancer.
So I'm just like, touching on their body and like,
they're not a dancer.
What are we dancing?
Any style you want, any person.
Artist, celebrity.
It's your opportunity to spread the word, to get the knowledge out there of dance.
Oh, well, I'm dancing with Barack Obama.
Hey!
It's Black History Month.
Hey, yeah.
Shout out Black History Month.
Yeah. You're in his hometown too.
And that's the president.
Yeah.
And I'm in Chicago. I gotta represent for Barack Obama.
Shout out to 44.
Yes, and I'm sure he smells good.
Oh, where do you think that?
Yeah.
Listen, and we're gonna get so many views.
Yeah.
The views are crazy.
Yeah. I do agree. It does look like he smells good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Why do you guys think that though?
I mean, he's so presidential.
Yeah.
Just sure that
Yeah.
he always looks like just suited and booted. It's like his dressed and stuff. He's just like
He got that.
and he's so cool.
That
I'm
nice
sure-
cordycep. Like,
Right.
yeah.
And like his, he's smooth with it.
Yeah.
He might not know,
Like he has to have some kind of hood in him. You know what I'm saying? He's from the south of Chicago. Like
He looks like he
we
code
know
switches.
He smoked
Right.
weed.
Yeah.
I mean,
but even at the All-Star game, you can see him the way he daps up different players.
Right.
Like, you can
He
tell-
shakes up and shit.
Yeah.
For the inaugural dances with Michelle, he was like, giving a
Hey.
His hands a
slow
little by the
jam.
waist
Yeah.
too. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
rolling
this is
with
me
Barack.
right here.
So
yeah.
I need to see you with that jacket on, but in black, and him with a White Sox fitted.
What?
Oh.
Now you're adding the wardrobe in there. Yes.
I didn't see that.
What kind of style would it be?
Yeah, what dance?
Oh,
Because you could do everything. I gotta tell you that right now. Yeah.
I do like to dance everything. That is a very good question. Maybe we. The first
Say
thing
it,
that
say it,
comes
I mean,
to
if you
mind,
want to twerk on him, that's cool.
I
Yeah.
twerk. I was like, do we dance? This is so random. I don't know why cumbia came into my head.
Oh!
I was like, how diverse are we going here? But oh my God, do I dance Kizomba with the president?
Ooh,
I
there
don't
you go.
know.
It's a little sensual in there.
Okay.
That's-
I see.
Hey, just
Yeah,
don't get
yeah.
your ass kicked by Michelle.
Right. Okay. Maybe it's like ooh, yeah. I don't know. I'd have to come back to that because
Gotcha.
there's so
Okay,
many
okay.
things we could do. Me and
Yeah.
Barack.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all could do a lot, huh?
But let's say we'll go with cumbia.
Cumbia?
Because he is multinational. He's got some ethnicities.
He's
under
almost
him.
every
He's
people,
everything.
yeah.
And so am I. So together we come and we just hitting every side
Yeah.
of the dance.
Right.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Maybe it's
gotcha.
kind of like the LL Cool J number.
Ah, okay.
We doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little technical break. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yes.
So those questions we asked to our guests, but I went on your Instagram page and especially the Alex and Desiree page. Y'all be asking some questions too.
We do be asking questions. Actually, we're known for that
Yeah.
because when you are on tour with these artists, you're friends, right? So you go to dinner, you go to lunch, you're backstage waiting for the tag, waiting for the show. You like make conversation.
Yeah.
So we always play Would You Rather.
Right.
And it's kind of like, would you rather do this or
Yeah.
would you rather do that?
So I went through a few of them, and I want to ask the question back to you.
Oh, Lord.
Because you get less than a minute to answer the question, and it's like I need a little more deep dive.
Okay.
All right, first one.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather J-Lo or Beyonce?
Oh, that's easy for me. If you didn't know before, I'm from Houston, Texas.
Shout out H-Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beyonce all day.
Okay.
Now that is not taking anything away from Jennifer Lopez
Yeah.
because she is a spicy, amazing woman for her own volition. But I'm rocking with Beyonce all day.
It's like you're from Houston, but now you live in New York, right? So you're like,
no.
yeah. Now you're
I'm
still
from
going for
Houston.
okay. Hey, rep your
Beyonce
shit.
is she's amazing, and
Yeah.
so is J-Lo.
Right.
But I just gravitate more.
It's just gun to your head, right?
Yeah.
You gotta pick. Like you love both, but you
Like
gotta
she
pick.
went to my
right.
middle school.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
shit.
Like, this is Beyonce.
Did you attend her church?
No.
No?
that's
Okay.
Another church. I went to another church.
Gotcha.
Is her
It's
picture
the
up in the in the Hall of Fame and shit?
I'm sure it is.
Hey, you're soon though.
And what?
You're soon to be up in the Hall of Fame.
Beyonce.
Oh, right.
Desiree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's not already there.
How about you, Javi? J-Lo or Beyonce?
I'm gonna go with J Lo. Yeah, definitely J Lo.
If I'm including Destiny's Child, I'm going Beyonce.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like that to me they're even, but that puts it over the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because then you if you think about the categories, well, J-Lo's a little bit older.
Yeah.
Right.
But J-Lo has
So-
movies and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
yeah,
Beyonce can sing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was Austin Powers.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We can leave it at
Yeah. Leave it at that.
I don't wanna offend
Yeah.
nobody.
No shade. No shade. Yeah.
We won't tag J Lo. We won't
Yeah.
tag her in this video.
Maybe
Right, J-Lo.
after 2 more drinks, we should have spilled the tea.
Pour another drink.
All right. Another one from your Instagram.
Uh-huh.
faking an orgasm,
Oh Lord.
is it the same as faking a social dance?
Well, okay. I talked about that because I like to talk about real things.
Yeah,
right?
That's real things.
Yeah.
I'm a real person, and I think that I have a good heart. I think I'm kind. I think I'm generous. But I think that I also am a teacher. So it's like when I'm social dancing with somebody, what hat am I really putting on? So am I like, especially if they were in my workshops before, or I have like a rapport with them, am I just going to be like hurting myself and be like, I have so much fun, this is great, and you're like twisting me up, knocking me in my head? First of all, I would like to just say this for the record. I'm 5'8", so that's kind of tall for the average the girl, right? If I put on heels, I'm even taller than that. So why are you trying to do all of this overhead stuff when you are 5'2"? That don't work for me. I just would like to say that on the record. So, but it's accommodation. We can do a lot of different things. You just need to know how to make adjustments for me. Anyway.
Okay.
And then it's on the record. But yeah, I don't want to lie. So if something's hurting me, I'm gonna say something. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be rude about it unless you're rude.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're rude, I'm going to be like, okay, well, then I'm very curt
Right.
with what I'm going to say. But for the most part, I don't think you should fake orgasms either.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there's a time and a place for it. Maybe you can argue that because,
Maybe after a full night of social dancing where you're just trying to take it, you go to sleep.
You want to
Like,
go to sleep.
come on, man.
Right? You're like,
Yeah.
But see, the problem is when you start faking, then they won't really know what turns you on. So now if I'm always like, oh, that was the greatest social dance, and then they're like, then their head is like, ooh,
Like, I'm the shit.
I'm the shit. That feels so good. And then they try to do it with somebody else, and they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then they're like, where did you get that from? Oh, Desiree says I'm the best. Oh, Desiree. Well, she don't know what she's talking about.
So how do you go to a person that you didn't enjoy their dance? How do you go about it?
I mean, well, one, like I said, if something hurts me, okay, let's take bachata, right?
Yeah.
For example. People have the misconception that I hate sensual bachata. I'm like, who said that? I never said that. I don't like it when people don't know how to lead things properly. First of all, y'all got a bar. People be drinking here.
Right.
After like 15 Johnny Walkers, they want to be doing lifts and tricks on the dance floor, and the floor is slippery, and I have a mini skirt on.
Hell
Who does that?
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's not that they're not taking in consideration. And I got shit to do tomorrow. You can't hurt me.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
This is my body. Like this is. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Like
You're working
I
right
can
now.
go on tangents.
You're working right now, right?
This is like my body. So if you injure me, guess what? I'm out for how long?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then now it affected my child, my paycheck, my money
for
flow.
real.
You know
Y'all
what I'm
fucking
saying?
with my money.
You fucking with my money.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Fuck you up.
Hey, what a big worm say? Fucking with my money's like fucking with my emotions.
Exactly,
Yeah.
for
So
real.
that's not cute.
Yeah.
So that's one part of it. So if it hurts, that's a whole different thing. But now if the dance was just like not that great, okay, like I'm not gonna be rude or anything. I'm just like I'm enjoying, and that's another thing. I do enjoy myself a lot. I can get myself off. How about that?
Right, yeah. You help
You know
it,
what I'm
right? You
saying?
help the
Like,
case.
especially in salsa, because you could disconnect and you could be over here. Hey,
Right.
especially
Hit 'em
if
with
the
the
song
solos.
is good.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that go into that question. But if it hurts, don't do it.
But here's my thing. I have to account for that I accommodate to her skill level.
Absolutely.
I gotta pay attention to her basic to know what to do.
Absolutely.
Whether it's on the dance floor or in the bed.
Right.
I gotta get a sense
feeling.
that
Listen,
Yo, she's moaning with
what are
this.
we working with?
Right,
here?
what are we working with?
What
Yeah.
are we working
Yeah.
with? And let me take care of you. You take care of me. Like
Right.
let's
Yeah.
be in this together.
And it comes with dance
That's
too, right?
right. You
Right.
gotta go.
Yeah.
It definitely works.
Yeah.
Dancing just in life in general, sharing and being open and like, because I dance with a lot of beginners and I have so much fun.
Right.
It is not about being beginner or being advanced. It's like the people who don't care about what the music is. They don't. They could be just doing the same thing, and they're like not even looking at me at all. they're trying to do things that don't feel good. Like I said, they're knocking me in my forehead.
Right,
they're
right.
like,
Yeah.
those are the types
Right.
of things that I'm just like, it's not for me.
And I like that you said that you put on the teacher's hat, because then it
Yeah,
comes back to
sometimes
you.
we
You're
don't.
like, yo,
Right.
you're doing it wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
there's instructors out there that like, oh, you got it going on. So now they're leaving thinking I'm the shit.
Because I think what it is, you don't want to reinforce bad habits, because it's like, oh, well, Desiree said that's good, and that's her as a teacher. And if it's in bed, well, that's Desiree said that was good.
Yeah.
Well,
That out in the streets.
And again, that's
Yeah.
different too, because what might be good for me might not be good for somebody
Right.
else.
That is facts, though.
You know what I'm
Especially,
saying? Like, I don't like it when someone does this, or
Right.
this girl might really like it. But I also will say this: it's my teacher hat, and if somebody's asking for opinions, then I'm gonna give it. But I don't like to give opinions on the social dance floor
Okay.
because I'm like, this is a time to have fun, to
Right,
relax,
right.
and
Yep.
just to enjoy. And sometimes you could be so in your head about like, oh, I just missed that 3-4
Yeah.
or whatever, and you're like, man, hey, guess what?
Enjoy.
Let's just come here,
Yeah,
Bobby.
yeah.
Let's groove.
Yeah, right,
Let's
right,
just
right.
Get this, Frank's,
Yeah.
whatever, Frank dance
Right.
on.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Awesome. Loved it. See, it's so much better to do it here than on IG, because you only get a minute.
Yeah.
You couldn't have gone in deep like that.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I went all.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Starbucks.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So another question from your IG. It was for I think for the ladies. Would you rather have a man that doesn't work or a man that doesn't allow you to work?
Fuck.
What would you say to that?
See, these questions are really difficult.
Very hard.
But that's why these there's a lot of nuance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong, but it's just how everyone has a different perspective.
How you
and I
view
think
it.
That's what we try to do. Is just have people
Yeah.
speak their mind.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we have to just like zero in on. Work is making money, right?
Right.
So first of all, I'm not into. Shouts out to my husband, Ron Upperman.
Hey,
He's
shout out,
the best
Ronnie.
husband
Yep.
in the world, because I'm a very 2020 woman in the sense that I'm very independent and no one's telling
Shout
me
out to you
what
too.
to,
Shit, right.
Shouts out to
Shit.
me. INDE.
Hey.
I love this song. But anyway, no one's telling me what to do and what not to do. Now, he might suggest some things, and I, as a wife, and maybe listening to them, those are different than someone being like, you can't work.
Right.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking to. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to
Yeah.
fly for me.
Right.
Now, on the other hand, if my husband did not work as his choice, I'm not so... I don't want a lazy person. I don't want to be with a lazy person. That's, basically what it comes down to. Now, if he wasn't working, he was doing like a daddy daycare kind of situation, I'm fine with that too.
He's still doing something, right? He got a little
Still
hustle
doing
going,
something.
right?
He has something going.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But just to be like, oh, I'm not doing anything and like living off of my...
I think ambitions and goals are attractive.
Yes.
I think they're hot.
Ambition.
Yeah.
First of all, I think everybody should live to be the best version of themselves that they can be.
Yep,
Right?
yeah.
So if you're not on a daily basis working on you some kind of way, your passion and your purpose, then it's like, I'm not with that. I'm for moving, man.
Right,
And,
right.
We got to do this together.
We together.
Especially if we're a partnership. Now, don't nobody want to be lugging
Right.
some,
Right. Carrying some extra heavy,
baggage.
right?
That's not what it is. We should be in this thing together. Now, maybe there's times where I play more of a part than you do, but we're still, the vision is forward.
Right. Let's keep going
Do you,
forward.
do you also have that same mentality with your business partnership?
Oh, well, Alex, shouts out to Alex Morel,
Yep,
the
yep.
best partner ever. He is a Dominican unicorn. I say this all the time. I'm so very fortunate for him to be my dance partner. He is exceptional. And yes, where I am weak, he is strong, and vice versa. And that's what makes us really...
Yeah.
Do you have an
really
example
good
where you're
together.
weak and he's strong?
Okay, Alex, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but he was, before he danced with me, he was with Caribbean Soul for 10 years. But he was like dance was a hobby for him. He wasn't really like, oh, I'm a dancer and like, trying to do that as a full-time job.
Right.
He graduated college and he worked in corporate for a long time.
Oh,
so
shit.
in the IT
Suited
world.
and booted, huh?
Exactly. So Alex is very like good with business.
Yeah.
If you need an Excel spreadsheet, he will give you one. Okay.
Pivot tables?
Damn.
Yes, listen, he is like work.
Right.
He's like promoters and events, and like he's just really, really good in that way. And I'm like more of the creative, like laissez-faire.
You got the ideas.
I have the ideas, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
the-
oh, let's do this. He's like, how are we gonna do this? What day are we doing? What is it?
Yeah.
The practical. So it works really well.
Awesome.
For us.
Awesome. Damn, that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
good. I didn't know
that's
that about
good.
Alex.
Yeah.
Getting to
Yeah,
know me.
yeah.
So what really like wanted me to like invite you on the podcast is because I listened to the Tampa Salsa Bachata Festival roundtable, the Queen Talk,
Yeah.
and there was a topic about body image. Yeah, and I think I don't remember if it was something you said or something like it was in that conversation that it was that it's sometimes it'd be women criticizing other women
Oh.
on body image.
Yeah, first and foremost, a woman will be like, oh, what is she wearing? What does she look like? Oh, she's fat. Is she pregnant? And this is so funny that we're talking about this now because we're debuting a new routine next weekend. And the whole song is about like, talk about me, criticize me, but like I'm still here. It's a new bachata. Anyway, but we get a lot of that all the time. Well, on social media, everybody's just like open for that.
Yeah.
Body image in general, but then being a dancer, it's like almost times 10. You grow up looking in the mirror. You're like, okay. And you grow up comparing yourselves. This person has an ideal body type. This person is ideal for this type of dance. It just so happens that I was never the ideal body type. I've never been the ideal body type for dance.
Gotcha. Okay, I was gonna say, but I think for a lot of men, you're the ideal body type.
Well, thank you. No, but in my dance classes, and so I, when you have that in the back of your head, you got to do some reverse psychology on yourself, and you be like, nah, Desiree, you the shit, girl, and you got to, it really, you have to have that confidence for yourself to just know that, you know what, hey, I'm only gonna get this one body. Two, I'm with me 24/7. So, do I want to be with me just criticizing me all the time, or I want to be with me loving me?
Yeah.
And being like, you know what? Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be much better for the rest of my life to just be like, I love myself.
You gotta
versus
find
I hate
yourself,
myself.
right?
So, but yeah, women on women criticism happens so very much.
Have you ever had to check a promoter, a woman, for criticizing you or another woman that you know?
Yes.
You don't say any names, but want to say what the situation was?
I appreciate you for doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just in general, because I just had a baby. My baby's going to be a year.
Congrats.
On Tuesday. Thank
Hey.
you.
What's the baby's name?
And so Theodore Valentine Upperman. That's his government. But it was really hard after giving birth to, it's like everybody comes back different. I got big mama jeans in me, okay? I'm big boned, okay? So, I share my name with another Desiree,
Right.
but she came back 2 weeks looking like Black Cow, like she never had a baby. She's different. Everybody's different. Nobody is the same. And you know what? The thing is, like, we're not, in body competitions. We're not doing fitness competitions. We're dancing. So this is a social dance. This is where I really am getting to, like, because if you're doing more of a competitive thing, or you're doing more of like a, I don't know, maybe other disciplines of dance, maybe it's a little bit different because you kind of have to be able to upkeep with your body differently. But this is a social dance, so I'm like, if you having fun, if you get in the step, you can dance all night long. What is the problem here? So it was hard for me because a lot of people were comparing me to other people. But then also, I have friends who are very popular dancing artists. And people ask them all the time if they're pregnant, and they're not pregnant.
Wow.
That's like really hard too.
Wow,
You know,
knockout.
To always.
That's
confirm.
rough.
Yeah.
I feel like some girls, especially dancers that follow you, will want to know what did you do to after your pregnancy, because you have an amazing body.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a fan of you. You're beautiful, and I couldn't tell you have a baby by just looking at you right now.
You so nice.
So I feel like some girls will want to know: is there anything that you did? You hit the gym,
listen,
the squats, you know,
Is
booty
also
every day.
It's also really difficult, like adjusting to mom work balance for me, and like it depends. If you have childcare, if you don't have childcare, you ain't got no babysitter. What you doing?
Right.
Move that baby with you.
Hey.
You know, do some baby
Some
exercise.
shoulder press with the
right.
baby.
You're like, hey, dance with the baby. I think just don't stop moving.
Yeah.
Just keep moving. You know, and of course, like you have to eat right, which is hard as well. It's not easy because if you love life and you want the best of life, you're like, oh, this makes me feel good right now. But
Later on, your ass is gonna be paying.
What was the hardest food to cut off or
my
reduce?
God, hardest food. Well, I love me some Mexican food.
Hey.
So that
The tacos,
Asada, al
right?
pastor, what's your go-to?
shoot, any kind of taco.
Yo,
But
stop
the
talking. You're
meat
making
is
me hungry,
right,
man. Stop
right.
talking.
Actually, I do need to go get some food after this, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I love food.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie. So,
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really hard for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't take criticism so well, you know. And but did they ask for the criticism?
Right.
No. So you know, it's
Right.
hard for some people. What I should say is to tune that out, to ignore that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and it shouldn't matter, right? The way your body looks, approach it, make it the best out of it, right?
Make the best out of it.
Yep.
So it's almost 2:00.
Okay.
I know you got to get going. You got a busy day.
I had so much fun here.
Yeah, I know. I wish
Thank
it
you,
could be a
man.
lot
Yeah,
longer.
yeah. Hey, we got to
Yeah.
make a part 2 now.
Yeah,
part
yeah.
two.
We definitely got to.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll meet up at a.
We got to go to the
Congress.
weekend there.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Ooh.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, say less.
Say
Any final words you want to say to the people?
Keep dancing, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
smiling. That's it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Where can people reach you on social media?
Social media, Desiree Godsell, Desire with an extra E, and then Godsell, Godsell on Instagram, on Facebook. That's my email. Alex and Desiree, Instagram, Facebook, email.
You guys are doing everything right. Online classes too.
Online
Make sure you check that
classes.
out.
Yes, yes.
They're dope.
Yes.
They'll help everything out.
Absolutely. Let's get you right.
Yep. All right, come on, anything you got?
For us, just follow us on the Treyguey podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And just really quick, some messages I want to say is that if you enjoy our content, you enjoy this conversation, share on social media. That's the only way you can really repay us. Like, we don't want money from people who listen. Just let other people know you're listening. That's the best repayment. And I think you, as a dancer, you would say the same thing.
Absolutely.
Share your videos.
Yeah.
Share your stories.
Support.
Let people know that other people know that people respect your art.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll say the same thing for us too.
Yeah. I also want to apologize. I'm sorry. I want to apologize because we have Woody the Pecker on the level bottom. So if you hear something happening, it's because he's upstairs probably drinking. And
so they're renovating the hotel.
Yeah.
So for next year at the 20th anniversary for CISC, be a lot more
rooms
better
available.
renovations.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
We'll
sorry
see
about
you,
that.
right? We'll see
Yeah.
you. We'll come back.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
Rosita, no pressure,
right.
right?
Rosita Saladin.
Yeah, no pressure. Awesome. All right, guys.
All right.
You got anything else?
No, that's
You
it.
good? Awesome.
Yeah.
You're good. Thank you for
Yes.
coming. It was awesome, and I
Thank
hope
you.
we'll see you at New York or one of your weekenders.
With me
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. All right, guys. This was the Treyguey podcast. Awesome interview. Hopefully, we have part 2 in the near future. Stay tuned. Till next time.
Oh, that was so much fun. Y'all got the liquor in the room.
You want a drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Set it up.
I'm a Jameson kind of girl.
Ooh.
On the rocks if we could.
Damn.
Oh, there's no rocks here. But that's fine. Oh. Ooh.
We try to do it right. You know, we try to do it.
Closed mouths don't get fed, so
Yeah.
I don't thank you for that.
Of course.
All the way from Chicago, the Treyguey Podcast.